都可以听到吧？
可以听到，可以听到。
好的，欢迎各位来到我们每周一晚上7点到8点的亚太学术论坛。那今天我们的主讲老师是邓青菁博士。今天的讲题是邓青菁博士研究期刊论文介绍。那现在我们有请邓博士。
Hello, good evening, everyone.
Hello.
I should open my camera.
Hi.
Can everybody see me?
See. Yeah.
Yes.
Clear.
And hello, Dr. Chen.
Hi.
And first of all, I really wanted to thank Dr. Chen's invitation. And it's a pleasure to meet all of you here today. My name is邓青菁. And now I would like to show my screen. Can everybody see my PowerPoint now?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now let's begin. And the paper I would like to show you today is about the influence of information literacy, creativity, and self-efficacy on managerial performance. Insights from the small and medium-sized enterprise in China. And today I will introduce the paper from the 5 aspects as shown on the PowerPoint. Now let's focus on the part 1 about the introduction. In this part, I will introduce the background, problem statement, and the objectives. Now, let's focus on the background of the research. The performance of an organization is closely linked to the quality and performance of how it operates, which is essentially managerial performance. According to the bounded rationality theorem, managers face certain constraints when making rationally and effective decisions. To prevent decisions further caused by bounded rationality, managers need a specific set of skills that enable them to properly analyze information. This set of skills is referred to as information literacy. Managers often face challenges such as uncertainty and complex situations when executing their managerial tasks. Founders found that an individual's self-efficacy plays a significant role in how they handle goals, tasks, and challenges. Creative managers, as per creativity theory, adaptively recognize and explain and implement constantness amidst external changes, offering innovative solutions through the integration of existing knowledge and resources. And now let's move to the problem statement. From above, it is evident that there is a certain degree of correlation between a manager's information literacy, self-efficacy, creativity, and their managerial performance. The purpose of this study is to validate the relationships among information literacy, self-efficacy, creativity, and managerial performance. Finally, the study will examine the mediating effects of creativity and self-efficacy when acting as mediating variables. This part is about the objectives, and they actually have 9 objectives. But today I would like to summarize them into 2 aspects. The first would be to study the relationships between information literacy, self-efficacy, creativity, and managerial performance. And the second would be to study the mediating roles of self-efficacy and creativity between information literacy and managerial performance. The second part would be about the literature review. It would be introduced from three aspects: related concepts, hypothesis, conceptual framework. Now we can see that the related concept will be considered on these four variables. The first one is about the information literacy. Different scholars have provided different definitions. Referring to the definitions provided by scholars, in this study, information literacy refers to the comprehensive information skills related to information acquisition, information evaluation, information use, awareness of information environment, learning from information experience, and information ethic that employers process in a professional environment. What about the self-efficacy? Referring to the definitions provided by scholars, in this study, self-efficacy refers to an individual's confidence in their ability to complete tasks and achieve goals in specific situations. The third variable is about the creativity. In this study, creativity refers to an individual's ability to demonstrate innovation and proactiveness by trying new methods, proposing better ways to achieve goals, and applying new technologies, process, and product ideas. And the last variable is about the managerial performance. And in this study, managerial performance refers to the effectiveness and results of managers in fulfilling their responsibility and playing their managerial role within the organization. How about the hypothesis? And based on the second part, I will discuss the relationships between variables and propose the hypothesis. In this paper, 9 pairs of relationships were included, and in this table, you can see that the derivation of each relationship is supported by the paper of relevant scholars. This is a list of the path hypotheses. Then let's focus on the conceptual framework. I have 4 variables in this paper, and the first one is about the independent variable information literacy, and these 2 are the mediating variables. The last one is the dependent variable. Based on the previous literature review, I propose the following path relationships among the variables. H1, information literacy positively affect self-efficacy. H2, information literacy positively affect creativity. H3, self-efficacy positively affects managerial performance. H4, creativity positively affects managerial performance. H5, information literacy positively affects managerial performance. H6, self-efficacy positively affects creativity. Next, the yellow dashed line represents the mediating relationships. Just like we can see, the H7, creativity managerial, the relationship between self-efficacy and managerial performance. H8, self-efficacy mediates the relationship between information literacy and managerial performance. The last one is the H9. Creativity mediates the relationship between information literacy and managerial performance. Next, let's focus on the part 3. The part 3 will be divided in the 4 aspects, just like as on the PowerPoint. Let's introduce them one by one. Okay, this part is about my population. This study focused on Chinese SME as its research subjects. And how about the sampling method? In this study, the exact population size is unknown. Therefore, using a 95% confidence level and a 5% margin of error, the sample size was calculated using current method, using a required sample size of 384. This study obtained 461 valid samples, which not only covered the appropriate sample size under current formula, but also achieved a larger sample size, enhancing the readability and responsiveness of the sample. This study employs quantum sampling attack of non-probability sampling technical. And how about the research instrument? This study employed a questionnaire survey as the research instrument to collect the necessary data. In designing the questionnaire, the researchers drew up validated questionnaire content published in peer research literature, and these items in this study scale were all designed using a 7-point Likert scale. Have totally 5 parts in my questionnaire. We can see that the questionnaire for the information literacies, the scale encompasses 6 dimensions and totally have 19 items for the self-efficacy. The scale consisting of 9 items is designed to predict measures general self-efficacy. About the creativity, the scale consists of 9 items and is designed to measure managers' personal creativity. For the managerial performance, this scale consists of 8 items and is designed to measure managerial performance. This part is about the instrument testing. In terms of content validity, 3 experts were consulted by face-to-face interview or discussed on telephone. Based on the research objects, 3 experts reviewed the content and accuracy of each question. The results indicated that the IOC values range from 0.67 to 1, and which exceed the 0.5 threshold, indicating that the questionnaire has content validity. And how about the readability? The questionnaires readability was tested using Cambridge Alpha as the criterion. As we can see on this table, the overall of the Cambridge Alpha of the overall questionnaire can reach the 0.974, and each of the variables Cambridge Alpha are all higher than the 0.9. It can see that the questionnaire have good readability. Next, let me introduce the data analysis process of this study, which is divided into 5 parts. The first stage is descriptive statistic analysis. The second stage is analysis of impact of control variables. The third stage is readability and validity analysis. The fourth stage is structural equation modeling, and the final stage is analysis of mediation effects. Now we will move on to part 4, is about the results and the conclusions. This part shows the descriptive statistical analysis. And this part, we will examine the impact of different, we will analyze the inspect or control variables. We can see that using the t-test method, this study examined whether journal has a significant difference in impact on the variables. The results shows that the journal have a significant difference on the average creativity score, which male is inhabiting higher creativity compared to female. The outcome may reflect the influence of gender roles, as men are often expected to demonstrate more innovation thinking and thinking behavior in professional and academic setting, while women may be influenced by traditional gender rule, sharing less similar creativity behavior, and use the ANOVA. This study examined whether age has a significant differential impact on the variables. The results shows that information literacy significantly differ among managers of different age groups. Specifically, manager below 25 years old demonstrate significantly low average information literacy score than those in the age group of about 36 years. This result may be due to older managers generally having more professional experience and their long teamwork practice enabling to be more proficient to acquiring, evaluating, and applying information results. And using the ANOVA, this study examined whether work experience have a significant differential impact on the variables. And the results shows that managers with different work experience level exhibit significant difference on information literacy. In particular, managers with less than 5 years of work experience have significantly lower average information literacy score compared to those who with for 11 years or more years work experience. This result may be because managers with longer work experience may have calculated more knowledge and practice throughout their career, making them more proficient in processing and using information literacy. And using the ANOVA analysis, it is found that there are significant difference in information literacy among managers at different level. And how about the management position? Also use the ANOVA analysis, we can see that there are significant difference in information literacy among management at different level. And the last part is about the industry application. The results shows that there is no significant difference in information literacy, self-efficacy, creativity, and managerial performance among managers from different industries. As shown in this table, this study tests validity using the this part is about my reliability test. To confirm the reliability of the scales used in this study, compact alpha value was first analyzed for each dimensions. And as shown in this table, the reliability value for all variables are above 0.9, indicating a high level of reliability. And additionally, the overall reliability of the scale is as high as 0.8, demonstrating very high reliability. And how about the validity? This study tests the validity using the following 4 indicators. We can see on this table. The first one is about the CR, the second one is about the vector loading, the third one is AVE, the last one is the score rules of the AVE. As we can see in this table, we can see that the CR value are all higher than the threshold of 0.7. And how about the AV? We can see that all variables have AV value greater than the threshold of 0.5. And how about the factor loading due to the large size of the table? It is not displayed on the PowerPoint. But for this analysis, we can see that the factor loading are all above 0.5. This is indicating that all indicators are all higher reliability. And how about the score root of AVE? We can see that the score root of the AVE are all higher than the correlation between the variables. In summarize, after evaluating CR, factor loading AVE, and the score root of AVE, all indicators meet academic requirement for validity. Therefore, it can be inferred that the scale used in this study demonstrates good validity. This stage was focused on the analysis of the overall model fit. From this table, it can be seen that all fit index meets the research standards based on the specific values, demonstrating that the overall fit of the structural equation model in this study have reached the good standards. And this part is this study used the AMOS 21 as the data analysis tool, and these results can be shown on the PowerPoint. According to the result, we can see that except the H3 cannot be supported, all the other hypotheses were supported. And how about the mediation analysis? From this table, we can see that H7 is supported, H9 is not supported, HH is not supported, and H9 is supported. This table shows the overall model impact effect. Okay, the last part is about the discussion and the recommendations. The first part of the discussions would be focused on the impact of creative on managerial performance. Based on the statistic analysis of past competence, this study confirms that managerial creative have a direct impact on managerial performance with a direct effect value of 0.513. Although previous studies have shown a positive correlation between creativity and managerial performance, those studies mostly focus on the role of managers in organizational innovation rather than how individual managers creativity affect their own work. This study fills this research gap by exploring the direct impact of managers' personal creativity on managerial performance, providing a new perspective in the field of management. And the third part of the discussion explores the impact of self-efficacy on performance. According to the relationship testing, this study found that self-efficacy does not have a significant direct impact on managerial performance. This is contrary to the finding of Robertson and others. A possible reason is that Robertson's study was conducted as an imperial study in specific field setting, enhancing the direct impact on managerial self-efficacy on manager performance in particular management situation. Such research development may be closer to the actual work contact of manager, make it easier to compute the influence of self-efficacy on managerial performance. And in contrast, this study applied general self-efficacy in a more generalized context, which may have led to different results. However, self-efficacy can significantly affect managerial performance through creativity, with an indirect effect value of 0.337, and this further extends the result of Penny. However, previous research has not delved deeply into specific measures by which this creative behavior impact managerial performance. This study fills this gap by exploring for the first time the mediating role of creativity between self-efficacy and managerial performance. And the last part of the discussion was about the impact of information literacy on managerial performance. As we can see in this table, based on the statistic analysis of path confidence, this study confirms that managerial information literacy direct influence managerial performance with a direct effect value of 0.28. Additionally, information literacy has a significant impact on managerial performance through the mediating role of creativity with an indirect effect value of 0.11. Based on the data analysis, this study confirms that managerial information literacy can directly impact managerial performance, which is consistent with the Sims theory. This research empirically validated the confidence positive effect of managerial information literacy on managerial performance, further deepen the bounded rationality theory. Previous studies have empirically employed the relationship between information literacy and performance. Unlike this study, they most focus on employer work performance from employer practice. In contrast, this study investigates managerial performance from the perspective of managers. Additionally, this research is the first to explore the critical role of information literacy on enhancing managerial performance, filling a gap in this field. This study particularly focused on the impact of information literacy on managerial performance through creativity. It confirms that managers' information literacy can positively and significantly influence managerial performance via creativity, but finding that serves as a valuable addition to existing literature. And the next section is about the recommendations. And this study provides 3 recommendations. The first is about enhancing information literacy. And the second part is fostering an innovative culture. And the second part is strategies for enhancing self-efficacy. The last part of this research is about the recommendations for further research. Maybe in the future can focus on the research to the 3 aspects. The first one is about the research subjects. Maybe in the future can include managers from different types of SME. The second part is about the research variables. Maybe in the future can add more background variables. The last part is about research method. Maybe in the future can incorporate incorporating the interview method. This is the reference related in the PowerPoint. And thank you for your listening. That's all.
Okay. So, very thank you for Dr. Deng. So he's a very fresh doctor. Yeah, just got the doctor degree in last week. So we are very happy. So she gave us a very good speech about her thesis. So now I would like to ask anyone, do you have any question about the presentation? Or maybe you can ask in Chinese.
Okay. Let's
Oh, yeah, Dr. Jiang.
That's okay. No problem. So, I'm so interested in the presentation, but there is not any question. Well, it's good.
Thank you, Dr. Jiang. You have any comment?
So actually, not any too much. I think the structure modeling is good for this situation. So I'm not sure. So maybe it is related to her PhD dissertation, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
maybe
that's good.
Yeah, Dr. Deng, you can answer by yourself. Actually, this is the thesis presentation, but she also submit another paper to the TCI journal or SCI journal. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay. So you supervise this research. I think it's perfect. So of course, so just like normally, I always suggest the academics to use some up-to-date methodology. So in that way, can overcome some just like a subjective problem. So you can use some just like machine learning methods to based on real data. Then you can do some comparative research. So between the traditional structure equation and the objective learning methods based on the real data. So you can do that one. Maybe you will find another new findings, I think. So anyway, that's a good research. So I'm so happy.
Okay. So actually, Dr. Deng, yeah, this is used. This thesis is using the structure equation model, but I think she can apply more research method. Yeah, maybe more advanced method. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Later. So if she is interested in the comments, so we can discuss about that one.
Okay.
Okay.
And how about Mr. He Yafeng? You have any comment? Okay, maybe not. So and we have one person from so Ivan, Mr. Wang, Ivan Wang. Do you have any comment for Dr. Tan? Okay, so maybe okay, maybe for the English maybe a little bit difficult, but I think it's a good start. Maybe I think next time we will invite more doctor. I mean fresh doctor, just a graduate and got a degree, and give their presentation about their thesis. Okay, so if there is no further comment, and how about Dr. Dan? Can you say something to our friend? Yeah, say something. Yeah.
Maybe I don't know who person in the meeting. So I don't know say what else.
Okay, can you say something about your feeling about the process in during these years for the study of PhD degree?
The process. What is the process?
I mean, during this year is a hard work, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yes, you spend a lot of time
Yeah.
and effort to write the thesis, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
you want to
yes.
give some of the your feeling to our other friend. They are all student. Maybe they are still study the doctor degree.
Yes. Some failure. Just need to work harder and harder. Yes.
Okay.
And follow your advice and read more literature and watch more video about the analyze. Just something like that.
Okay, thank you. And I think Dr. John, can you give some words for because I think now on the web and many of the student doctor degree student do you give some words because now Dr. Tan has already finished his study in doctor degree. And do you have any comment for our newly student? Okay, maybe the connection maybe not so good. Okay, so I think we are very happy. So today we have a very good speech from Dr. Tan, and I think we should stop here. And on the end, we should let our 陈子琪老师. So now 现在还是请你来做个 ending 好吗？子琪老师，哎。
好的，谢谢今天晚上陈教授和邓教授的分享。那同学们如果没什么问题的话，我们的会议就到这里结束了。我们下周一再见。
OK，谢谢大家哈，我们下次再见。
Okay, goodbye.
拜拜。